Well, a very good afternoon to you and welcome to the Farm Kenya Show. My name is Nokip Kimboy and today we'll take a journey starting from Nakuru, where a young farmer is doing miracles, turning challenges of unemployment and creating an opportunity within the agricultural value chain. Other than that, we'll also look at the seed ecosystem. We understand that quality seed is one of the critical pillars if at all we are to boost productivity, especially amongst the smallholder farmers. We'll take a look at the status of quality seed and what is being done in the market to make sure that there is adoption and it becomes the norm when it comes to utilizing the requisite seed to produce good products. Apart from that, also, we'll take a look at an angle where we merge agriculture and climate change and how to do agriculture in an environment where the climate is changing at a very high rate. How do farmers adopt and do agriculture in a more sustainable way? Welcome to this wonderful show, and we begin with Matters to Do Farmer of the Week. Young people are coming into agricultural value chain and they are combining different facets. Talk about technology, talk about innovation, bringing them together and becomes a melting pot of solution that is meant to drive agriculture forward. Let's head to Nakuru and take a look at a story of a young lady who's turning agriculture and creating waves from Nakuru to the rest of Africa. Take a look.
Across the country, more young people are embracing agriculture, not just as a way to make a living, but as a way to make a difference. From tech-enabled agribusinesses to creative value addition, a quiet revolution is taking place in the hands of Kenya's youth. Among these changemakers is Lena Mwangi, a 28-year-old who traded accounting for agriculture, and in doing so, helped others find their footing in the world of agribusiness.
So think about being in school and you're just finishing and you're being asked to apply for a job opportunity, but then they ask for 5 years or 2 years of experience. Where are you going to get that? So that's exactly what we thought of doing, because having finished school and trying to look out for a job after doing a Bachelor of Commerce and accounting option, and I wanted to look out for a job, the first thing is the experience you are asked about, and not the attachment experience only, but then hands-on experience. So Inuka Agri Solution is a social enterprise that was born out of that need to pave way for other young people so that they create they earn skills for self or wage employment. So we are based in Egerton, and we are an enterprise currently working with 1,000 farmers, smallholder farmers, who are in different value chains: potatoes, maize, and cereals. And also we have a cohort of students that we work with, whom we now link to the community. So it is two-way. The farmers get the fresh knowledge from the students from the Egerton University and other institutions, and then the students also get a space where they can link to the community and immerse themselves for earning hands-on experience, where they can be able now to go offer the expertise in the job market.
Their story is one of teamwork, where learning meets doing and passion meets purpose. By the end of 2023, 15 young people had gone through the mentorship. 7 launched their own ventures, from black soldier fly farms to digital marketing startups.
For those who are not sure about agriculture, I was very not sure, because I was coming from the accounting background and I was so green in agriculture, even though I was raised in Njoro. But then when you come to the ground, you can start with volunteering. Myself, I started my career in agriculture with volunteering. After the 15 young people under Joy Project, we've been able to offer mentorship for 5 other cohorts of students from Egerton University, coming from the the agriculture sector or the department, and also in the technology department, because we also integrated digitalization in our trainings, so that we offer digital skills empowerment. So we've been able to give them avenues to volunteer and even develop websites and apps for other organizations that are willing to have that for themselves.
In Kenya alone, close to 5,000 jobs have been generated through partnerships with universities and local organizations. Brian Chipili is Joy's project manager.
Kenya actually had the target to create should be 3,500 jobs, because we allocated a small budget to Kenya. That was just a 1 million to 1.2 million euros. So imagine in that 1.2 million, then the target was something 3,500, I think, or 3,000. But they have created close to 5,000 jobs. So it has been very good to success in terms of meeting the targets. And apart from that, the institutionalization has happened. Apart from that, you find even at police, at macro level, there is that interest.
The youth have also been able to employ technologies such as the circular economy by keeping the black soldier flies.
I'm very passionate about agriculture. And having learned about the circularity and being in harmony with how nature works, I've seen you can really make some good profits from there. And apart from that, the impact that it is bringing to especially my community, being a rural community, we're able to create a lot of jobs because most of the rural youth, most of them are not either in education, employment, or any form of training. So we are able to help them make a decent living. And apart from that, capacity build them to maybe do something of their own and inspire them to do something.
According to the Ministry of Youth, the government has also been working to strengthen youth participation in agriculture, supporting initiatives that promote value addition, industrial parks, and access to finance for agribusiness ventures.
Generally, all counties have been able to identify their value chains, and they have actually called for expression of interest in those value chains. That is the process that is now going on. There are counties that are strong in horticulture. There are counties that are strong in, different crops. And therefore, the county aggregation and industrial parks will be the first level, a value addition infrastructure for agriculture in our country.
We note that the youth plays a very critical role, especially in the agricultural sector. However, we also are cognizant of the fact that there are limitations. Limitations of the fact that most youth do not have access to land. The average age of a farmer in Kenya, interestingly, is 65. So it means that they are locked out of the agricultural space in Kenya. The youths are considered too risky to receive loans from banks, and so they do not have the capital to really move forward with their business. So this is why IFAD is really making the youth a priority, especially in Kenya. So in Kenya, we are working with the government of Kenya very closely to ensure that they have access to financing. So under our rural financial project, we're ensuring that youths have the requisite, first of all, skills to grow their businesses, and then skills to also manage their business. And this is where also the agribusiness hub comes in.
The goal is clear: to make agriculture a career of choice, not chance. These youth are proving that the future of farming is bright, tech-driven, and full of possibility. For the Farmer of the Week, I'm Paul Mbogwa.